Hello? Nothing over there.
Let's do it.
Acid rain.
Eagle dive.
Wall.
Is her name Chat or am I mishearing? No, her name is actually Chat, yeah.
Demon lightning hammer.
Chat's her actual name.
Thunder blade. All right.
Ooh, steering wheel. This is like the ghost ship from Ys 8. That's the first ghost ship that came to mind.
Let's do it. Trip.
Die.
Acid rain. Neosonic swarm. Eruption.
Hell hammer.
Dude, they want Ys 10 Nordic so badly. It's gonna come in Japan like in September or something, but oh, can't wait to play that game as well. There's just so much to look forward to.
Triple blossom. Yeah. Huh.
I think the Japanese version's coming out like this September or something for Nordics, but obviously we're not gonna get it till next year, the earliest. Hello? Green bottle? Ooh, the Vorpal sword. Classic Symphonia reference. It's worse than the ninja sword. I'm not going to use it right now, though, because we're in the sunken ship. I'd imagine it's terrible for the sunken ship. Oh, this is probably the boss fight. I want to go up them first. Yeah, dude, Ys 10 Nordics is something I'm looking forward to when they do give us a Western release.
Acid rain.
I do also want to play Memories of Sosetta at some point because I have that purchased on my my PlayStation.
Hammer.
And I really liked 8 and 9. They were both really good games, 8 especially.
Triple. Yeah.
Demon lightning
What is
hammer.
happening? Chat is out of MP yet again. I did have her on full TP attack, but that's because her normal attack sucks. Chat's normal attacks are actual garbage. That's why Chat's like a very hit or miss party member. She's like not very good. Although I do want to use her a little bit, but she's not very good.
Okay.
Time to learn Japanese for early access. I'm gonna have to learn Japanese because people are not gonna translate Grandia Digital Museum. I want to learn Japanese mostly because people haven't gone on that, or the Radiant Mythology games, because Tales of, I think the first Radiant Mythology is like localized, the others are not. There'd be a lot of reasons for me to learn Japanese. This must be the captain's quarters. There's nothing here. Let's move on. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's 2 chests. Chat, what are you hiding behind you? Nothing. I'm not hiding anything. Hey, this is the captain's log. And the mark on the last page is... Take a look at this, Reed. Doesn't this mark look like the emblem of Ifrid? Yeah, it sure does. Does that mean... My great-grandfather was famous in Inferior too. It's perfectly understandable that the emblem's in here. Okay, I wouldn't want to believe that my ancestors were murderers either. You don't get it at all. Ifrid didn't have anything to do with the sinking of the ship. I'll see it when I believe it. Oh, I got the INSEA sheet. INSEA sheet. I cannot talk. INSEA map. It's the Inferior Sea map for the eyefish. Gosh, why was that so hard to say? Yeah, I do want to learn. I really would like to learn Japanese at some point. There'd be a lot of benefits to learning Japanese. Playing games that people are either never going to translate or early access to certain other ones.
Let's do it.
Or games that just never left the West in general, etc. Namely, Digital Museum comes to mind.
Sonic Chaos. Twin Sonic Blade.
Twin palm strike.
Acid Rain.
Boom, 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 boom.
Eruption.
That's
Demon
Eruption.
Lightning Hammer.
Did screw up my Twin Palm Strike, but still good Eruption.
Demon Lightning Hammer.
Super swallow dance. Eagle dive.
Thunder Blade. Yes.
I really wish we had another lightning move. Because Thunderblade is good, but it's a close range move. I want a lightning move that hits from, like, anywhere. Like an actual spell, like Eruption or Air Thrust, that kind of range. I want a lightning move like that, because I'm pretty sure this boss is weak to lightning. Like, everything's weak to lightning in this dungeon. But Thunderblade is a super close range move, so you really only take advantage of it if enemies are, like, nearby Keel. Which you never want to happen. The point of the game is that you keep the enemies away from the caster. Are we coming up to anything with Volt? Okay, no, not really. We might need, like, another Cramel. Which I think the only other Cramels we can get are Rem and Shadow. Rem is mandatory. You get Rem throughout the story. Shadow is available. Actually, Shadow's available now, but I might not want to get Shadow right now, depending on how this
Lightning
boss goes.
Blade.
I might hold off on it till Disc 3. But, and there's also Maxwell we have to get, and then there's also, there's a secret Cramel, which is, like, one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Efreet.
Actually, I'm trying to remember how you even get Maxwell. I don't remember Maxwell's dungeon. I know in Symphonia it's just a boss fight,
Acid Rain.
but I think in this game it's like it's a dungeon that leads you to Maxwell.
Triple blossom.
Demon Light. Eruption.
Alright, surely a freak did a good chunk of your health.
Pow hammer.
Demon Lightning Hammer.
Turtles are still alive. Please be
Neosonic
using Eruption.
Swarm. Eruption.
Or Thunderblade, because I think Thunderblade would also be good if it hits.
Tempest Strike.
Yeah. Go.
Am I forgetting a Cramel? I don't think I am. I think there's only 4 left. 3, because Rem is going to be a mandatory one.
Eagle dive. Ha ha.
Nurse.
To. Ha. Triple blossom.
Neosonic Swarm.
Eagle dive.
Demon Lightning
How are
Hammer.
you still alive?
Wind Blade.
How are you still alive? Those turtles just don't want to die. Hello. Some Melnix we got? What is this song? Or just a Siren song? You mustn't listen to it. I read about it in my great-grandfather's logbook. It's coming from the one who sings to lure mariners and sends them to their graves deep within the ocean. Have you played Grandia? The mermaids are evil. And this isn't a mermaid, but it might as well be. A siren's and mermaid's honestly similar enough. You mean the Siren? That's impossible. Volume 2, Chapter 12 of the Leonia Encyclopedia clearly states that the Siren is nothing but a mythological creature. Explain that, Keel. Explain what's right in front of your eyes. The Siren's a pirate's real-life nightmare. Come, dream awaits you in the depths of the sea. How hard is this boss gonna be for the level I am? I don't remember the ideal level to fight this. This is like one of the weaker optional dungeons, but I don't remember the right level to fight this boss. I mean, we'll get a good idea by your HP. Okay, 52k. That is a little scary. It's a lot of HP, but heal, I'm gonna want you to only use Fireball, Nurse, Recover. no charge, no acid rain, no spread. I prefer eruption over flame wall. Alright, yeah, just these spells. Kill these first. Oh no.
Sonic Chaos. Mega Sonic Thrust.
Triple blossom.
This boss isn't like too hard. It might be hard for us right now because we're too weak. Maybe we're too weak. I don't actually know.
Super swallow dance.
This is one of the easier optional bosses. Like, this is nothing compared to later ones. It's Siren. I guess we're doing this.
Eagle dive.
What is that sound effect?
Spiral attack.
When did everyone die?
Twin palm strike.
I've been devoured.
Nurse.
Okay, this boss is gonna be pretty tricky. I think I normally wait before doing this. Yeah, get me up. This is not
Mega
looking so
Sonic
hot.
Thrust.
Alright, we need to get rid of these spirits first. I doubt you could summon more. But also, your casting is annoying. Okay, there's only one left. We should be fine now. As long as we don't let her cast, we're good.
Nurse.
Death blossom. Twin palm strike.
I've been devoured again. It just happens. Okay, now that everyone can focus on the Siren, though, we should be fine.
Demon Lightning Hammer.
Yo, you gotta start casting, dude. Alright, you're using Nurse, that's fair. We do need Nurse.
Demon Lightning Hammer.
This sound effect, this voice.
Eagle
Tales of
dive.
Eternia, man.
Neosonic
That
Swarm.
PS1 voice acting. Where even am I? I can't even see myself.
Triple blossom. Super swallow dance.
That was so fast for casting.
Nurse.
How did you cast that fast? But luckily, Kyo had Nurse ready.
Triple blossom.
Nurse.
Okay, I think Kyo's going overboard with the Nurse. We do need it, but I do want him to start, like, attacking. Reed, you're gonna need some TP.
Twin palm strike.
How you doing with HP? Okay, this thing is actually a pushover, kind of, if you kill all the spirits. It can get kind of spooky with the spirits around, but once you kill them, this thing is actually not that hard.
Eruption. Neosonic Swarm.
Although I kind of hate that, like, whatever's underneath the Siren blocks me, the player. Like, I can't even see myself sometimes.
Sonic Chaos. Thunderblade.
Good Thunderblade. Yeah, look at this. I can't even see myself. I'm behind the Siren.
Fireball. Thunderblade.
It's fine, you're dead. Yeah. 10,000 XP. That's gonna do it. That's gonna get us, like, basically 2 levels. This is a dark and sad place. Please release the souls of those who have died in the sea. And then release yourself as well. Thank you. Heal. Looks like I freed the pirate is innocent after all. Yeah. Is that a proper response? Aye, aye, sir. Thought chat was gonna be like, I told you so, loser. Ooh, lots of gold. Dude, that XP. Oh my word, lots of gold here. Dude, we're almost at 300k, and we got 1 level, not 2 levels. Still really good. 10k XP is a lot.
Let's do it.
Keel, you know what to do. Alright, that was a bit rough.
Neosonic Swarm.
I mean, it got a lot easier when we killed the ghost.
Eruption.
And that was also more frustrating because I couldn't even see myself half the time. Thunderblade?
Thunderblade.
Oh, Thunderblade is the key. That's what does damage on these turtles.
Fireball.
I think everything here is like weak to lightning.
Thunderblade.
Dude, it's crazy how long it takes to kill these things though.
Neosonic Swarm.
Twin pump.
Thunderblade.
Ice hammer. Well, that takes care of it.
Alright, just holy up bottle our way out of here. We don't need to do any more fights. That will be quite enough battling. Alright, good stuff. We got the first of the optional dungeons complete. I think we can do Shadow right now. Do I want to do Shadow right now? Let me actually see what else we can do. So I might wait a bit to do Shadow. Mostly I want to get the airship. I want to get the airship mostly so I can just go around areas easier. I know there's some other stuff that opens up when you get the airship as well.
Let's do it. Ice hammer.
Keel, you read my mind.
Toss hammer.
Good job.
Spiral attack.
How'd I go over the Kraken? That was weird.
Thunderblade.
Bum, 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 bum.
Triple blossom. Ha, to.
Eruption.
Is that it?
Maybe we do Shadow's Cave right now? Trying to see, after Shadow's Cave, does the guide recommend me to go back to story? Okay, maybe we do Shadow right now. Or maybe we just wait, actually. You know what, yeah, let's go do Shadow, because that'll give us more, Cramel options as well. That'll give us more, like, spells to Fringe and stuff. I'm also gonna put Merity back in the party. Alright, so how do I get to Shadow's Dungeon? I think we have to go back to Celestia. So that would involve going to Mount Farlos and finding that... Finding that relay point. This is the Vorpal Sword? Yeah, I'll put the Vorpal Sword on. Mount Farlos. So go to Mount Farlos, which we're not close to at all. Gotta go around this big continent. I do wonder, I know Max's skills, we don't get Max's skills till Disc 3, so we'll use Max a lot more in Disc 3, because you don't get his skills until the 3rd disc, which is kind of late. And they're all, like, optional, which I don't blame anyone for not using Max if they don't get his skills, because, like, why would you? You really gotta go out of your way to get his skills. I will definitely get all of them, and I'll use them a lot more in the 3rd disc. He only has Burning Force right now, so he's basically worthless. Alright, so how do you do this? Barrier Surface, I don't think we're able to go to now. Inverse Dome. This is what you have to do every time you want to travel between Emphyria and Celestia. Then you do... What's Conversion Dock, actually? There might be something at Conversion Dock. Maybe a lens? Follow my footprints to distant worlds. Okay, no lens. So you turn 180 degrees. And then I don't know if conversion port of Celestia is any different.